Hello and welcome back to episode 49 of the Non-League to Legends save. We're here with England and we are on the eve or on the day of the Confederations Cup opening fixture against hosts Canada. As you can see here, England under 21s in search for manager. Adi Boyfroyd, I sacked him. They failed to qualify from the group stages. I don't actually know what tournament it was in. The under 21, the Euros. So yeah, we've got a new under 21 managers coming in. You got to get out of your group at least, mate. But so today we've got Canada and New Zealand. New Zealand have played the opening fixture, which is strange because normally it's the host that plays the opening fixture. But New Zealand played Tunisia and they beat them 2-1. So we need to get a good result against Canada. I mean, this group should be easy. If we don't find this group easy, then this tactic needs to go. We need to start again and think of something. But I'm hoping the familiarity of this tactic will go up now that we're going to be together for a whole sort of tournament, providing the tournament lasts long enough. But this is how we line up: Jordan Pickford, Josh Heary, and Ben Chilwell fullbacks, Stones and Whitnell centre half, Sion Bowen, Holden, Eric Dyer, Dele Alli, Chrissy Chalk in the middle of the park, Phil Foden in behind Adrian Thompson. So Harry Kane's out. I mean, we've got no real injuries or anything, no one keeping anyone out of the squad. But Adrian Thompson, we played, actually, you might have seen it, but I forgot to show you. We played Argentina in a friendly. I didn't take control, but I did pick the squad. And Adrian Thompson bagged a brace against Argentina. So Adrian Thompson starts today against Canada, and hopefully he can do it. I mean, when he comes on, he looks brighter than Harry Kane. But as you can see, there's a few people that are just not overly familiar with the role because clearly their clubs aren't playing them in their strongest positions, etc., which is a bit of a pain. But big game here. I'd like to think that. I mean, Brazil and France, they're going to be right in there. So semi-finals, if not a final, if not winner. I'd settle for making the final. But if you get to the final, you want to win it, really, don't you? But we've got a highlight here. Josh Heary pushing forward, gets the cross in, and Canada look like they get it away relatively easily. But highlight carries on. John Stones carries forward, plays a ball over the top to Foden, but it's all a bit sloppy. And this could still turn out to be Canada's attack, you know. We've won it back again. Chrissy Chalk, good feet. Phil Foden, don't shoot. Clip one. Thompson, goal. 1-0 inside 3 minutes. Brilliant. And I'm actually watching the England-Italy game on ITV, and Italy have just equalised in the 87th minute. Typical England. I haven't watched an England friendly in years because I just refuse to. They're terrible. But there you go. 1-0. Good start. Adrian Thompson. I think he's probably going to be the striker that we move forward with. Harry Kane, 31, 32 years old. He's going to be another year older for the World Cup at the end of next season. So it makes sense to kind of go with Adrian Thompson and try and get him, you know, fully au fait with how we play the game. All right, Foden clips one in. Thompson flashes past. But we've still got the ball. Dele Alli back to Bowen. Chalk. Dele Alli. It's all patient stuff. Back to Bowen. Good overlap and run from here. He crosses it first time, and the keeper will come and collect that pretty comfortably. Had enough time for a touch, and well, he had enough time for about 6 touches. We've got long highlights in this game. Very long highlights. Dele Alli bearing down on goal, hits one, and that's a great strike. I tell you, he looks so good on the ball, Dele Alli, on this game. He just breezes past people, and he's going to be a big player for us. So Chrissy Chalk into Dele Alli, and look at this, look, just drives through the middle, sees his chance, picks his spot, and that is right in the top bin. That really is. 10 minutes gone, 2-0. And we've got a highlight straight away. I mean, is this going to be a ridiculous hiding we're going to give them? I don't know. We kind of need to be honest, really. Get a little bit more familiar with each other and this tactic, etc. Another highlight again, 14 minutes on the clock. It's getting ridiculous. It's looking like it's going to be a long video today. Chilwell clips one in. Thompson gets there, and he's hit the bar twice. Well, clear your schedules, boys, because we're having a highlight every 2 or 3 minutes here. Dele Alli now. Chris Chalk drives towards goal. What can he do? Can he clip one across? He can. Thompson's there. Doesn't quite get onto it, though. Eric Dyer. Looks like he's waiting for the overlap and run, but here he not keen on it. That's a decent cross, though. Cleared from Canada. And the hosts are under a lot of pressure here. Just keep coming at him. Dele Alli again. Dyer. Bowen swings one out wide. Can we get a cross in? Oh, see, this is the kind of game that Harry Kane would probably thrive in. All these good crosses coming in. Chilwell, Chalk, Thompson, 3-0 inside 20 minutes. It's good football. It's good for confidence. I'm not sitting here thinking we're the finished article, though. It is only Canada, and we should be tearing these apart. Same with New Zealand, and to be honest, same with Tunisia. That it says Tunisia B. I can't work out why. Is that their B team that they've sent? It seems strange that they would be able to qualify for the Confederations Cup, but like I say, I don't really know a great deal about it. Eric Dyer beats his man. Chrissy Chalk, Kenya. Oh, unlucky. Thompson picks up on the rebound. Will he lay it back to Chilwell? He will. Finds Bowen. Finds Chalk inside the box. That's a lovely strike. Is that his first goal for England? Is it? No, I think he may have scored before. 4-0, 21 minutes gone. And I mean, where's it going to end? We're not going to watch the replay, otherwise we'll be here all day at this rate. Now the highlight, 28 minutes on the clock. We're just going through them like a hot knife through butter. We really are. And it's down to people like Dele Alli, who's really just showing his quality today. Chilwell runs at them, gets a decent cross in. Thompson, and that's a penalty. Adrian Thompson's going to take it. I'm not going to change it because that's one of them positions where we want him to be going into the next game with a bit of confidence. Thompson, oh, save. Thompson, and he scores the rebound from a really tight angle. Easier to score the penalty, I think. 5-0 inside half hour. And yeah, I mean, what can you say? Look at this though, look. It's a hell of an angle and he's just stuck it in the far post. Right, half time. 5-0. Happy days. Appreciate your efforts. We're going to make changes at half time. I mean, why not? Let's give people a little bit of a rest. John Stones can come off. Actually, hang on, let's do this another way. Let's go into the tactics screen. Stones can come off. And Holding or Gomez. Gomez needs the match fitness, so we may need him later on in the tournament. So Gomez comes on. Who else? I think someone like Dele Alli might be a good choice to take off. And in that position, we're going to bring Burton on, and then we'll switch Burton to the ball winning. No, he can do a job as the advanced playmaker. We'll play him in there. And we'll leave it as that, because if we've only got 3 subs, it only takes an injury, and we're down to 10 men. So let's push on. Like I say, I'd rather not knacker ourselves out. I think just sort of hold on to it, really. We're going to drop down to standard. And we've got a highlight. 5 minutes in. Fodden swings one in. Whitnall gets up, wins the header, and we've hit the bar for like the 3rd time in the game. But Canada bring it away. Yuma. He can't get past Chilwell, though. Great defending. Highlight Bowen with the free kick. An unconventional choice for a free kick taker. We've got plenty of other players that can that are better than him at them. But 70 minutes gone. Still 5-0. We're happy with how it's going. And we're going to make a change. Adrian Thompson's going to come off because we'll probably start him in the next game. Going to give Harry Kane a run out just to see if he has the same sort of impact, really. Right, Fodden with the corner. Swings one in. It's a down, and Gomez at the far post. And is that going to be his first goal for England? That is. So happy days. Good to get a centre half on the score sheet. and this is turning to be a bit of a rout. And Canada just, I mean, they're not even putting in the effort almost. I know they're going to lack quality compared to us, but they're not putting a great deal of pressure on the ball, and their poor striker and their poor right back having a horrible day. But this should be the last highlight of the game. A few tired legs out there. If I'd have known we'd have won this convincingly, I'd have put a second side out. I kind of wanted to play stronger sides against Tunisia and Canada, but New Zealand went and beat Tunisia. New Zealand went and beat Tunisia. So, I mean, what do I know? 10 seconds left. Canada are on the ball. Can they do something late on? I doubt it very much. And there you go. Final whistle. 6-0. It's our biggest win as England manager, and it's nothing to be overly proud about. We certainly should be winning them games very, very comfortably. But on to the next game against New Zealand. Just a quick one. I just saw something flash up, and AS Monaco have just paid 70 million, possibly rising to 78 million for Chris Grisic, the Australian wonder kid. I mean, yeah, he's pretty special. That's big, big money for Southampton, though. I wonder how he did for them last year. In the league, 11 goals in 34 appearances. I don't know where they were playing him, but we've kind of turned him into an attacking midfielder as opposed to a striker now. And I think he can do a great job there. He's a really good passer, etc. But yeah, big, big transfer. Right, here we go. The game against New Zealand. We've got a completely rotated squad. Trent Alexander-Arnold comes in, McCourt comes in, Holding comes in, Stones keeps his place, Bowen keeps his place, Burton comes in as the ball-winning midfielder, Tom Davies takes over Dele Alli's role as the advanced playmaker, Chrissy Chalk keeps his place, Raheem Sterling fits in behind the striker, and Harry Kane gets to start up top. So let's hope for very much the same. I mean, the most important thing in this game, obviously, we want the 3 points. We'll be fuming if we didn't get them. But the main thing, let's just get out of this with no injuries. We want a completely full fit side, and the idea behind some of these selections is to get people a little bit of match sharpness where they need it. Right, corner, Sterling. Headed clear from New Zealand. Sterling's going to get there though. Plays it inside to Bowen. Gets tackled. Gets it back. Burton. Davies. Will he play it out wide to Kane? He will. It's all. I'd rather play with wingers, to be completely honest. But with the wingers we've got available, they're just not good enough. We've got better players in the middle of the park. Oof, big cross. Nearly dropped it at the far post, but we carry on with the attack. Burton, lovely ball out wide to Sterling. Kane! And Kane scores. Be good to see him start playing well for us, really, because he could still be a big, big player for us. We haven't really got any up-and-coming strikers apart from that Adrian Thompson, really. But yeah, I don't know about Kane. I think he might be a bit of a lost cause just because he doesn't play up top for his club team. But you never know. We'll see. Good tournament here, and that could change everything. All right, 5 minutes before half time. Not a great deal going on. We're certainly in charge. But yeah, not finding it as easy as we did against Canada. And that's just starting to make me think maybe this tactic is not the one. But who knows? Harry Kane, that is a shoddy, shoddy effort. It really is. And that's going to be half time. And it's a little bit tough. I kind of want to keep people fresh, but it's a little bit tough to do so, really, because game's very, very close together. Let's encourage the boys. We're going to make a change at half time, and that change is Sion Bowen to come off. Alexander can do a job in there, and then we're going to play Kersey right back. And I think that's it for now. Chrissy Chalk will probably want a rest. But as for the rest, I mean, John Stones as well, maybe. But we'll start the second half like that. Hopefully grab a second and a third. But, you know, we don't need to win every game 6-0. Let's just keep clean sheets, play well, and get 3 points in the group stage. Right, Tom Davies. Poor ball forward, but poor defender means Harry Kane gets free. He squares it. Raheem Sterling, not even he could miss. 2-0. Great start to the half. And I mean, you definitely see the difference in this team with sort of your likes of Dele Alli not in there and a few of the others. I think the striker Adrian Thompson looked really good last game. He put himself about. He was everywhere. Got himself a hat-trick as well. But there you go, 2-0. Happy days. Right, another highlight. 49 minutes on the clock. Tom Davies finds Chrissy Chalk. Back to Davies. It's all ticky-tacky stuff, but when you... Oh, that's a hell of a strike. When you're playing against teams like this, you don't never really test yourself. If we do get through to the semi-final or possibly the final, and we come up against Brazil and France, I mean, that's going to be a real test of this tactic, even though it stood up well against Argentina in the friendly. Right, just over an hour on the clock. I'm going to make some changes. Chrissy Chalk needs to come off, really. I don't know. Let's get John Stones off first hand. Joe Gomez still lacking a bit of match fitness. I didn't know it was that low, to be fair. Let's get him on. Kind of want to make all my changes. Let's give Ben Brereton. He's back in the squad. Let's give him a go. He did score on his debut last time he played, so maybe he'll grab one today. Right, highlight. Here come New Zealand, but Joe Gomez wins the header. Sterling picks it up. Chalk running at New Zealand's defence. Beats one. He's running into a bit of a corner, but he plays the ball back. Alexander. Davies. Will he hit one? No, he won't. Oh, that's not a great strike. He had plenty of time there. Let's give him a little encourage. 5 minutes left. I mean, they haven't had a single shot yet. We've had 25 shots. Been all over them, but it's very hard to read, especially when you got the highlights on key highlights, because you're not necessarily seeing everything that you need to see. So I think New Zealand are just hunking down in their half. They won their first game, and it's probably a good tactic just to try and limit this for the goal difference, because they'll only be on -1 while Tunisia are already on -1 and Canada are on -6. But that is going to be the end of the game, without a shadow of a doubt. Maximum points, and because we beat New Zealand, I think that means we have qualified already. Tempted to try and play a weakened side in the next game as well. Let's go calm, well done, good win. You know, it's still competitive football, so we don't care how rubbish the opponent is. We still want to win the games. So there you go. Comfortable 2-0 win for England. Classy Sterling. That hasn't been said too many times. England on course. Lovely job. So as we stand, let's have a little look at the standings. So yeah, we haven't quite qualified yet because Canada and Tunisia only played one game apiece. So if they went and draw, I think we'd probably qualify. But it's not going to be a problem for us. We'll qualify with ease here. And so the next game will be Tunisia. Tunisia B. Is that their second team? I mean, it must be. I'd like to think they'd have more players in their squad if it wasn't. So we'll play Tunisia B, and then the next game after that, I believe, is highlights. Don't know why I said that word. That makes no sense. Will be the semi-final, I believe. Not that I can find out how it bloody goes, but I'm pretty sure it's a semi-final and a final. Possibly a third, fourth place playoff. I don't really know how it works, but semi-final after the group stage. So you know, if all goes well after the next episode, we could be in the final. But thank you very much for watching. We're going to call it there. And if you're new, subscribe, drop a like on the video if you did like it. It helps out a lot. And I will catch you in the next episode.